Bienvenidos, este is Ethelred, the worst Civ player on YouTube. It never gets better. That didn't work. Okay, so we are in 1734 and 1735. Parliament now basically runs domestic policy. The king still has kind of a grip on foreign policy, and currently that's George II. So we are building public schools everywhere except Nottingham, who will build a public school in a little while. So let's... What's this? Dude. Wow, look at all those promotions. You know, I think I know what this is. I think this is you Danes being backstabbing scumbags. And I say there are civs in this game which are backstabbing scumbags, and Denmark is one of them. Can we talk about this?
Let's go.
Let's declare war against Korea. Yeah? No, huh? Alright. I've got plans for you then. Let's get my faithful attack dog to kill you. Gee, that's kind of expensive. But I don't really have anything else I can offer him. Let's try to get it for a little bit cheaper than that. Nope, that's not going to work. 11. Fine, you drive a hard bargain. Go kill him. Make him pay. Jeez, when am I ever going to convert Copenhagen? Speaking of converting Copenhagen, a great profit. It's not going to be that long. I think I will send a great profit to Copenhagen and then off into whatever is up here to go do conversions. He will be a voice crying out in the wilderness. So if I'm not going to... so I'll just do a lumber mill. And that dude can just chill out on that hill forever. And I forget if we've scoped out that island recently, so good. That war went off without a hitch. Very good. So, and we're still making 100 gold per turn. Suleiman has made peace with city-states. Sejong has entered the modern era. Ottoman public declaration from the Ottomans that they're protecting somebody who I don't care about. And Panama City wants a writer. Ain't that nice? So, that should keep Denmark busy for a little while. Much to my pleasure. Korea has gone freedom. I guess that makes sense. I looked them up today for their... Oh, good. I looked them up today to see what their AI flavor is, and they seem so peaceful. So sweet, so benevolent. Yeah, we're going to steal. So what are we going to steal? The best thing that we can steal here is electricity, because it's 15 turns. Nothing else is nearly that long. And when the university completes, I'll get a free technology. So I wonder if I can get radio with that. In which case, I will hop skip all the way up to an ideology. Yeah, lumber mill. Sejong is plotting against Attila. Yeah. Uh-huh. That'll help. That will help. No, I don't want any war with them. I'm just scoping the area out. 1738. Has anything interesting happened? In 1740, there's been hostilities with the Spanish and the French over the settling of Americas. But if there was any really major wars, I didn't find it. Basically, they're all jockeying for position to see who can settle the most. And now we can do ships of the line. So we'll get ourselves a seaport, at least one, if not two. And... and we'll upgrade things to ships of the line. In my free tech, look, radio. We will take radio. And now we are in the modern era. We basically just skipped the industrial era. Yeah, that was kind of cool. All right, research. What are we going to research now? I think we are going to go for... What do we need from the... Well, you know what? Let's get metallurgy. It's way, way back. We'll just pick it up, and that way we haven't missed out on a huge amount of portions of the texture. I mean, I just feel like it's 6 turns. We'll go get it. All right, so this guy's rigging an election in Bratislava. Where else can we rig? That would be great for us to rig. And I'm feeling like a cultured civ would be nice, preferably one that's allied with Siam or allied with nobody. Kuala Lumpur? Let's go rig Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur. Yes, go there, rig that. Otherwise, let's see. Ethiopia, we've got a spy in Ethiopia. And they have 44 techs compared to my 44. So let's move that spy out of there and send that... Let's go rig something. Let's go rig another election. Let's go rig Yerevan. No? Yes. Yerevan. Yeah. Yes. Come on, make up your mind, Lynn. Yerevan or Bucharest? Where are they? Yerevan's there. Bucharest is... Oh, okay. Well, we'll do Bucharest because that's closer to us. All right, so go rig us an election in Bucharest. I don't see that I can. Did I miss it? Oh, yeah, because it's sorted alphabetically. Yeah, I scrolled right by it. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. That means, what are we in second place now? Yes! Literacy, second place. Very nice. Great. We are accelerating. That is so great. Oh, and we need iron now to get ships to the line. So, let's be in friendly territory to upgrade. We can do that. Let's come into friendly territory. And we'll go get another iron. I think Attila has iron. No? How about my good friend? No, not you. I need some iron. Thank goodness. What do you want for that? Open borders? I'm gonna regret this, but hey, it was no cash, and he hasn't picked an ideology yet. Yeah, he'll probably pick an ideology next turn, and I'll regret it. So, speaking of ideology, I kind of have a plan. Yeah, so this that I have already got industrialization, but I have built no factories, pairs really nicely with an ideological tenant in order, which, as a bonus, has been adopted by nobody. So let's go get the two... I was listening to Filthy Robot today on the ideologies, so I have an idea about what I want. Local happiness from monuments. That's nice. And young pioneers. And my next one will be... Where is it? Workers' faculties. Factories increase the city's science output by 25%. Build factories in half the usual time. So, 47 turns until I get my next policy. Hopefully I'll get a great writer. Oh, look, in 14 turns, I'll pop them for culture points, and that will accelerate my move towards getting workers' faculties, which will accelerate me towards being able to build factories. And now I will get my ships of the line. Nice. So there is a nice little upgrade. So in Hastings, I'm going to build a seaport. And I'm also going to build a seaport down here in Nottingham, I think. Well, I should really only build a seaport in one place. And that's got 24 production compared to Nottingham's 29. So, what can I do? I mean, this really is the place to go, because I've got 2 fish towels here, and I think seaport has something to do with that. Plus 15% and plus 1 production and plus 1 gold from sea resources worked from the city. So that would bring this city's production up to 26. So we'll do it in Hastings, but not in Nottingham. Alright. 1742, what else has been happening? 1745, France attempts to invade Great Britain. This is pure serendipity on the side of Great Britain, which they've had serendipity before. If I remember right, a storm destroyed the Vikings when they were about to get reinforcements outside of Wessex. And what happened here was the French fleet was destroyed by a storm. We have coal. And in a few turns, we'll be able to go upgrade that. And that coal will be enough to provide coal for every factory in my little empire. Here is our great profit. Okay, what to do with this? I think this, gee whiz. I think I'm going to go build some farms for Hastings. And that means me buying tiles, which is unfortunate, but it seems like Hastings is going to be more important to me as a city, so I should invest a little bit in it. So let's go do that. Let's go build a farm right there. Stinks that I had to spend that money on that. Where did this guy come from? Oh, a gift from Valletta. That's so nice of you. I'll put him right here on this hill, and I'll watch this territory. And that means that this territory could use some watching. I betcha that there's already barbs down here. So let's go take a look. Now I need to start saving my gold again so I can start purchasing friendship from the city-states, which will be extraordinarily expensive. It's in Grasp on Zurich, see? Right there. Yeah. It's very unfortunate that I was not able to put points in patronage. And I didn't do that because at the time I didn't know what victory condition I was going to pursue, and I was doing the whole British thing with the big, thought I would be able to get a big navy. I thought wrong. And that's the beginning and end of that. So when I do the video at the end of this, which says what strategic mistakes did I make, one of them will be putting 2 social policies into exploration when I should have been putting them into something like patronage. So to offset that, I'm going to, with York, try to turn that into a cultural center of the world and really double down on culture, just like I'm doubling down on everything right now, right? I mean, everything. Oh yeah, with these ships of the line, I don't have to stick to the harbors anymore. Let's send you to go explore the world. This deal did strengthen our friendship, but we don't need it anymore. So, very nice. You became friends with me. And now, let's go see if we can... No way I'm going to make peace with you and give you Nottingham. But I will make peace with you. So long as you are not at peace, you have to be at war with somebody. And you're currently at war with the Ottomans. Let's see if I can get Siam to pile on. 1750... nothing. Siam, please. Please go to war with Korea. I mean, surely you hate them. What's it gonna take to arrange for some kind of war between these two people? I don't know what it's going to take. And I need more of a navy. No. So what am I going to do for more of a navy? Because maybe I've been getting some advice, people who comment on these videos, and one of the good folk who regularly comments has put in that probably all of these proxy wars that I'm fighting with Korea will slow them down and buy me some time, but I'm probably going to have to assault his capital, which I will have to do given the great distances involved with the Navy. And I'm like 99% certain that I'll be able to get Seoul, but that means that I do need a Navy. I will have to do some fighting to get that. So let's see what we can do for a Navy. As well as we need everything else, right? We also need to keep our city-states friendly. We need to improve our science. So what do I do now? I could do a stock exchange. No, I'm not going to do a stock exchange. Oh, but look, I could put somebody in a public school. That's nice. And I will build a ship of the line, which means that I need iron, which means that I need to talk to this dude. I thought he had iron. He doesn't. That was this guy. That was Arabia. He doesn't have any Ottomans. No. The Maya. You guys are rolling in it, right? No. What is with iron on this map? Siam. We're for... Oh, good. And you'll even do an even trade, won't you? Hallelujah. So now let's go build a ship of the line. Okay. Great. So what do we research next? Fertilizer? I'm thinking so. I'm thinking that'll improve all of my improved tiles. I'm thinking that's an easy one for me. Anything no, not until 1760. Nothing is happening. Except that I need to save up lots of money to buy lots of city-states to go into the next election. And what is on the docket for the next one? Oh, natural heritage sites. Okay. And that was a very neutral proposal. Okay, right here. And we will hit Copenhagen with a faith bomb. What can these guys upgrade to? Lancers? So, does anybody want a trade route? I'm not seeing it. Alright, so where can I send it in order to get religious pressure to my liking? Well, I think I'm going to send it to Wittenberg to double down on that faith pressure there. Oh, it's not going to send any pressure there. So in that case, let's just send it to Rebay and get the science from it. Okay. One more science. I mean, at this point, I'm really min-maxing. So, if I... See, I just lost... Now I'm no longer the ally of Vatican City. I need to get increments of 1,000 gold and start splurging on cities that are doing infrastructure projects. Yes! Finally, we converted Copenhagen. And that coincidentally bumped us up to 100 gold per turn. So now we can go over and scout to see... Where's this barbarian encampment, huh? No. We can go see what's over in that cloud and do some conversions. I think that there's cities up there that don't have a faith, which makes them easy pickings for me. Oh, hopefully this city, this barbarian encampment will upset Vatican City, and they will want that cleared. So, in fact, I'm counting on that. So I'm going to send that pikeman down there to go deal with that. Look at this! He's going to culture bomb me. Nice. I appreciate that so much. Cargo ship. And that was previously going to Copenhagen, so it will again. Because that's my cash cow. Huh. Nothing down here except a bunch of Ethiopians and barbarians. Feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Like there's something and I feel that way when I take turns too quickly. Attila has entered the industrial era. Vatican City desires aluminum. Well, you know what? That makes two of us. Vatican City desires aluminum. So, I don't think that there's anything I can do about that, because the aluminum is outside of where I have borders. What other things here do we have? They want a road constructed. Don't I already have a road constructed? I don't have a road constructed. What on earth? How did I screw that one up? And where do I send this guy? Do I sort by highest science? In which case I would be going all the way to Ethiopia. I'd be importing some pressure back, but I would be getting 2 science. Let's... that's just 1 more science, whereas if I were to send it to Rebay, I'd get 50% more gold. Rebay's a shorter trip, it's close to home. Yeah, sure, keeps the Catholic pressure on. And I desperately need the gold. Especially with only 18 turns remaining. Do you yet have a... No. Does not yet have a quest to kill that barb camp. Probably because they currently already want Catholicism and aluminum. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the heads up on that. That's a good point. Thank you. That Siam apparently is plotting against me. Valletta desires a trade route. Nice. Oh, and a great scientist. Where is Valletta? I forget. I always forget where Valletta is. There it is. All right. Next cargo ship that comes up, that'll be easy pickings for influence. Barb camp. That's a lot of barbs. Where is this? Oh, South America. Okay, so we'll just kill a bunch of barbs, I guess, and move on. Now we're going to go to Valletta and pick up the influence. Thank you. And with our great scientist, we're definitely not going to bulb him. Yeah, a friend of mine did the math, and I think it came out that if you're still in the industrial era, that planting is still a good move. So we'll go ahead and plant him. I wonder if that quest will still be open for 5 turns. Let's come check this corner here of Spain where barbs like to spawn. Yes, let's be friends. I would like to be friends with as many different people as possible. In fact, I was reconsidering today my thoughts about not being friends with Ottomans on the basis of the fact that they are enemies with a lot of different people. Wow, new ship of the line already. Great. Go exploring and reveal map and build another, build a privateer. Yep, we'll build a couple of privateers. Okay, here's where we test out the ship of the line. Oh, that wasn't very great. Huh. +1 movement, +1 sight. Extra sight. Alright, well, whatever. That was underwhelming. I could see if I can convert Attila's nation. I'm a little worried, though, I'm going to run into barbs up here. So I think I'm going to bring my prophet down and insert him into Attila's territory. The only problem with that, though, is that he's already got a hodgepodge of religions. And he would probably... Any religion spreads that he does down here would probably just get overpowered by... What is that? Judaism, I suspect. So, I don't know what to do with this guy. Well, I want to keep him kind of on the north. So we're done with that farm. I think I'm going to take somebody off of some of their production and put him on working that farm. This is going to be tricky. So, citizen management. I can... Gee, I'm going to lose 3 hammers here, but I'll gain 4 food, which means I can put somebody in the public school and in the... Nope, can't do that. Alright. That's what I'll do. That way we can grow Hastings a little bit more. And we've got a little bit more science. I think that in the balance, that's a good deal. 1760, George II died on a toilet of an aneurysm. Let's see what else. He was succeeded by his son. Guess what his name was? George III. 1770, colonists in this barbarian place called North America are extremely discontent. So George III removes taxes on all custom tariffed goods except for one good. Guess what that is? That's tea. That's what that is. So now we're gonna... Oh good, yep, we're gonna kill off another one. And we're gonna go on our way. That was not bad. Nothing here, huh? So go explore. Go explore the world. Reveal the world. I'll summon you guys together later. Arabia and Korea now friends. That's right, I meant to become friends with Korea. And I need to get more people on attacking Korea.
A nation that...
Hallelujah, great writer. Write a political treaty for me. That wasn't as many culture points as I had hoped for, but I desperately need culture at this point, like right now. Okay. So, Siam, let's talk about war. Let's declare war against Korea. You are a coward. Nope, you won't do that, huh? I notice you've got some aluminum. I'll trade you a coal fort. Thanks. I think that'll give me influence, and I didn't need all 6. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Alright, so that's not a bad deal. Will you declare war on Korea? Well, fine. But wait, I'm not done talking to you. I want to be your friend. Let's be friends. No? How about we declare war against Korea? Fine. Mongolia. Let's declare war on Korea. Dude, I'm going to go over this again and again and again. Maybe you would like to... Oh, you're still having a peace treaty with them. Ottomans. Have I already asked you? I guess so. And trading? No, you can't. It's just not going to happen. Oh, because you've got a peace treaty too. So...
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh good, I'm friends with Arabia now. Hopefully that doesn't upset people too much. And let's declare war against them bastards, the Koreans. Man, Korea is in a really dominant position. Nobody wants to mess with them. So is there anything that I can do to improve our relationship? It doesn't look like it. And Attila. Let's be friends. Fine, then how about you go declare war on this scumbag? How about we both go to war together? It's not for lack of trying. So Nottingham is finished with its public school. That means we'll go slap somebody into it. And if I shuffle... Oh, that's the end of that. Let's see if we can shuffle somebody a little bit. Like off of this hill, this mine, onto this farm that gives us a hammer. That... that will... Okay, so let's read. I think that this will be in my benefit, though. Let's take a look at things here. So here we've got 28.6 hammers, whereas here we've got 26.4, and we're stagnating. We're like worse than stagnating. Why? Okay. I haven't quite got the hang of this managing the people thing. 28.6. We got an excess of 2 food. If I take somebody off of here and put them on here, now see, that's a good deal. And I lose 4 hammers, but I've gained 3 gold. And I guess I'm not super needing a lot of production out of this guy right now. What I would kind of like is a stock exchange. I think a stock exchange would be nice here, because I'll build my factories when I get that social policy. And requires 1 aluminum, which I don't have. I do actually have 1. That'll be interesting. In every tile next to a river, and I've got 2 river tiles. What? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be plus 6 production. Plus a happiness because of that social policy. And on the other hand, I could do a stock exchange, which would be plus 3 gold plus 25% gold, which would be 14.7. So that would be plus 10 gold from a stock exchange. So it's either plus 14 production or plus 14 gold. And I've already established that I don't super need production in this particular city right at this moment. So I think I'm going to go stock exchange. Yeah, sorry about that. That was probably a little bit more painful than it needed to be. And we'll choose our research before we conclude this episode. At this point, I'm starting to think that we can plan our way out of the industrial era for good. What will we be upgrading our ships of the line to? What do they upgrade to? I think they upgrade to a battleship. Yeah. That's a long way in. And if I'm going order, that means that that's autocracy. Oh, it's the Kremlin. Well, that does get me a free social policy. Filthy says the Kremlin sucks. And I have the utmost respect for him. Requires railroad. I'd get, yeah. 50% production when building armor units. He never builds armor units because of the circumstances of quick multiplayer. I like to build armored units because I typically need to move across large maps because I play on large maps and I play at a slower game pace, this epic game pace where I have the opportunity to use tanks. So, and it would also get me a free social policy, which I'm pretty much in need of social policies right now. I see the Perora also gives a social policy. Let me guess, Statue of Liberty does too? Yeah. So these, I guess all of these ideology wonders, they give free social policies. I'm thinking I'm going to come in by... It's strange for me to do this. I've never come in by railroad before. I almost always come in through replaceable parts and then plastics, which I will have to get plastics. So I think I'm gonna work the lower half up until railroad. I'm gonna build a Kremlin and then I'm gonna go get replaceable parts. All right, well, this episode's going too long. I just need to stop now. Thank you very much for listening. If you made it this far, you get a gold star for the day. I probably start droning and become very boring. So since I'm so boring, go click dislike. And then because I'm so cute and cuddly, click like. And then subscribe so that you can hear not just these episodes, but the series I do next. Thank you very much. You have a good day. Bye-bye.